What's up, Core? Welcome back to another stream on the channel. We're back for week 3 of the Master Key System. We're reading all 24 chapters and doing all 24 exercises at the end of each chapter. And we're doing every chapter 3 times each week. And this is the first reading for week 3. So, if you're ready to read, to listen, sorry, my little man is playing with his bone in the background. Still playing with his bone in the background. I think he's good now. Yeah, he just looked at me. We're good. We're good. We like things like these. Yeah, but we're reading chapter 3 of the Master Key System tonight, and then we're going to be doing the exercise. This is the first week of chapter 3. So obviously we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you want to be locked in, we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Every night. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Chapter 3, Master Key System, the chapter read aloud, and the exercise at the end of each chapter. So if you want to be here, hey, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and nighttime. Chapter 3, the Master Key System, and exercise. All right, we've done it long enough. I think I stalled for a long enough time. I think it's time to start reading. I hope you are having a great Tuesday. I'm having a pretty good Tuesday. Not gonna lie, pretty nice day, and I hope this reading makes your day and my day even better for sure. So, without further ado, part 3 of the Master Key System. Let's go. Okay, so you have found that the individual may act on the universal, and that the result of this action and interaction is cause and effect. Thought, therefore, is the cause, and the experiences with which you meet in life are the effect. Eliminate, therefore, any possible tendency to complain of conditions as they have been, or as they are, because it rests with you to change them and make them what you would like them to be. Direct your effort to a realization of the mental resources, always at your command, from which all real and lasting power comes. Persist in this practice until you come to a realization of the fact that there can be no failure in the accomplishment of any proper object in life if you but understand your power and persist in your object. Because mind the forces are ever ready to lend themselves to a purposeful will. In the effort to crystallize thought and desire into actions, events, and conditions. Page 26. Whereas in the beginning, each function of life and each action is the result of conscious thought, the habitual actions become automatic, and the thought that controls them passes into the realm of the subconscious. Yet it is just as intelligent as before. It is necessary that it become automatic or subconscious in order that the self-conscious mind may attend to other things. The new action will, however, in their turn, become habitual, then automatic, then subconscious, in order that the mind again may be freed from this detail and advance to still other activities. When you realize this, you will have found a source of power which will enable you to take care of any situation in life which may develop. And now we get to the actual reading. The necessary interaction of the conscious and the subconscious mind requires a similar interaction between the corresponding systems of nerves. Judge Troward indicates the very beautiful method in which this interaction is effected. He says, the cerebrospinal system is the organ of the conscious mind, and the sympathetic is the organ of the subconscious. The cerebrospinal is the channel through which we receive conscious perception from the physical senses and exercise control over the movements of the body. This system of nerves has its center in the brain. The sympathetic system has its center in the ganglionic mass at the back of the stomach, known as the solar plexus, and is a channel of the mental action which unconsciously supports the vital functions of the body. The connection page 27, between the two systems is made by the vagus nerve, which passes out of the cerebral region as a portion of the voluntary system to the thorax. sending out branches to the heart and lungs, and finally passing through the diaphragm. It loses its outer coating and becomes identified with the nerves of the sympathetic system, so forming a connecting link between the two and making man physically a single entity. We have seen that every thought is received by the brain, which is the organ of the conscious. It is here subjected to our power of reasoning. When the objective mind has been satisfied that the thought is true, it is sent to the solar plexus, or the brain of the subjective mind, to be made into our flesh, to be brought forth into the world as reality. It is then no longer susceptible to any argument whatever. The subconscious mind cannot argue, it only acts. It accepts the conclusions of the objective mind as final. What's up, Carl? What's up, Carl? I'm not very political, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So, whatever you want to say, brother. The solar plexus has been likened to the sun of the body because it is a central point of distribution for the energy which the body is constantly generating. This energy is very real energy, and this sun is a very real sun, and the energy being distributed by very real nerves to all parts of the body, and is thrown off in an atmosphere which envelops the body. Hey, what's up, Krusty? That's an insane name, brother. Not gonna lie. Page 28. If this radiation is sufficiently strong, the person is called magnetic. He is said to be filled with personal magnetism. Such a person may wield an immense power for good. His presence alone will often bring comfort to the troubled minds with which he comes in contact. When the solar plexus is in active operation and is radiating life, energy, and vitality to every part of the body and to everyone whom he meets, the sensations are pleasant. The body is filled with health, and all with whom he comes in contact experience a pleasant sensation. If there is any interruption of this radiation, the sensations are unpleasant. The flow of life and energy to some part of the body is stopped, and this is the cause of every ill to the human race, physical, mental, or environmental. Physical, because the sun of the body is no longer generating sufficient energy to vitalize some part of the body. Mental, because the conscious mind is dependent upon the subconscious mind for the vitality necessary to support its thought. And environmental, because the connection between the subconscious and the universal mind is being interrupted. Hey, appreciate the sub, Krusty. The solar plexus is the point at which the part meets with the whole, where the finite becomes infinite, where the uncreate becomes create. The universal becomes individualized. The invisible becomes visible. It is the point at which life appears, and there is no limit to the amount of life an individual may generate from the solar center. This center of energy is omnipotent because it is the point of contact with all life and all intelligence. It can therefore accomplish whatever it is directed to accomplish, and herein lies the power of the conscious mind. The subconscious can and will carry out such plans and ideas as may be suggested to it by the conscious mind. Conscious thought, then, is the master of this sun center from which the life and energy of the entire body flows, and the quality of the thought which we entertain determines the quality of the thought which the sun will radiate. And the character of the thought which our conscious mind entertains will determine the character of the thought which the sun will radiate. And the nature of the thought which our conscious mind entertains will determine the nature of thought which the sun will radiate, and consequently will determine the nature of experience which will result. It is evident, therefore, that all we have to do is let our light shine. Let's read that one again. It is evident, therefore, that all we have to do is let our light shine. The more energy we can radiate, the more rapidly shall we be enabled to transmute undesirable conditions into sources of pleasure and profit. The important question then is how to let this light shine, how to generate this energy. Page 30. Non-resistant thought expands the solar plexus. Resistant thought contracts it. Pleasant thought expands it. Unpleasant thought contracts it. Thoughts of courage, power, confidence, and hope all produce a corresponding state. But the one arch enemy of the solar plexus, which must be absolutely destroyed before there's any possibility of letting any light shine, is fear. This enemy must be completely destroyed. He must be eliminated. He must be expelled forever. He is the cloud which hides the sun, which causes a perpetual gloom. It is this personal devil which makes men fear the past, the present, and the future. Fear themselves, their friends, and their enemies. Fear everything and everybody. When fear is effectually and completely destroyed, your light will shine, the clouds will disperse, and you will have found the source of power, energy, and life. When you find that you are really one with the infinite power, and when you can consciously realize this power by a practical demonstration of your ability to overcome any adverse condition by the power of your thought, you will have nothing to fear. Fear will have been destroyed, and you will have come into possession of your birthright. It is our attitude of mind toward life which determines the experiences with which we are to meet. If we expect nothing, we shall have nothing. If we demand much, we shall receive the greater portion. The word is harsh only as we fail to assert ourselves. The criticism of the world is bitter only to those who cannot compel room for their ideas. It is fear of this criticism that causes many ideas to fail to see the light of day. But the man who knows that he has a solar plexus will not fear criticism or anything else. He will be too busy radiating courage, confidence, and power. He will anticipate success by his mental attitude. He will pound barriers to pieces and leap over the chasm of doubt and hesitation which fear places in his path. A knowledge of our ability to consciously radiate health, strength, and harmony will bring us into realization that there is nothing to fear because we are in touch with the infinite strength. This knowledge can be gained only by practical application of this information. We learn by doing. Through practice, the athlete becomes powerful. We learn by doing. Through practice, the athlete becomes powerful. As the following statement is of considerable importance, I will put it in several ways, so that you cannot fail to get the full significance of it. If you are religiously inclined, I would say you can let your light shine. If your mind has a bias towards physical science, I would say you can wake the solar plexus. If you prefer strictly scientific interpretation, I will say that you can impress your subconscious mind. Let's read that one again. If you are religiously inclined, I would say you can let your light shine. If your mind has a bias toward physical science, I would say you can wake the solar plexus. Or, if you prefer the strictly scientific interpretation, I will say that you can impress your subconscious mind. 32. I have already told you what the result of the impression will be. It is the method in which you are now interested. You have already learned that the subconscious is intelligent and that it is creative and responsive to the will of the conscious mind. What then is the most natural way of making the desired impression? Mentally concentrate on the object of your desire. When you are concentrating, you are impressing the subconscious. This is not the only way, but it is a simple and effective way, and the most direct way, and consequently, the way in which the best results are secured. It is the method which is producing such extraordinary results that many think that miracles are being accomplished. It is the method by which every great inventor, every great financier, every great statesman has been enabled to convert the subtle and invisible force of desire, faith, and confidence into actual, tangible, concrete facts in the objective world. The subconscious mind is a part of the universal mind. The universal is the creative principle of the universe. A part must be the same in kind and quality as the whole. This means that this creative power is absolutely unlimited. It is not bound by precedent of any kind, and consequently has no prior existing patterns by which to apply its constructive principle. 33. We have found that the subconscious mind is responsive to our conscious will, which means that the unlimited creative power of the universal mind is within control of the conscious mind of the individual. When making a practical application of this principle, in accordance with the exercises given in any subsequent lessons, it is well to remember that it is not necessary to outline the method by which the subconscious will produce the results you desire. The finite cannot inform the infinite. You are simply to say what you desire, not how you are to obtain it. You are the channel by which the undifferentiated is being differentiated. And this differentiation is being accomplished by appropriation. It only requires recognition to set causes in motion, which will bring about results in accordance with your desire. And this is accomplished because the universal can act only through the individual, and the individual can act only through the universal. They are one. For your exercise this week, I will ask you to go one step further. I want you to not only be perfectly still and inhibit all thought as far as possible, but relax, let go, let the muscles take their normal condition. This will remove all pressure from the nerves and eliminate that tension which so frequently produces physical exhaustion. Physical relaxation is a voluntary exercise of the will, and the exercise will be found to be of great value as it enables the blood to circulate freely to and from the brain and body. Tension leads to mental unrest and abnormal mental activity of the mind. It produces worry, care, free, and anxiety. Relaxation is therefore an absolute necessity in order to allow the mental faculties to exercise the greatest freedom. Make this exercise as thorough and complete as possible. Mentally determine that you will relax every muscle and nerve until you feel quiet and restful and at peace with yourself and the world. The solar plexus will then be ready to function and you will be surprised at the result. Part 3. Study questions with answers. What system of nerves is the organ of the conscious mind? The cerebrospinal. What system of nerves is the organ of the subconscious mind? The sympathetic. What is the central point of the distribution for energy which the body is constantly generating? The solar plexus. How may this distribution be interpreted? By resistant, critical, discordant thoughts, but especially fear. What is the result of such interruption? Every ill which the human race has is afflicted. Let me read it again, chap. Sorry. What is the result of such interruption? Every ill with which the human race is afflicted. How may this energy be controlled and directed? By conscious thought. How may fear be completely eliminated? By an understanding and recognition of the true source of determines the experiences with which we meet in life. Our predominant mental attitude. How may we awake the solar plexus? Mentally concentrate upon the condition which we desire to see manifested in our lives. What is the creative principle of the universe? The universal mind. And that is part 3, chat. So let's read this exercise one more time. This is what we're about to do next, right? Okay, so for your exercise this week, I will ask you to go one step further. I want you to not only be perfectly still and inhibit all thought as far as possible, but relax, let go, let the muscles take their normal condition. This will remove all pressure from the nerves and eliminate that tension which so frequently produces physical exhaustion. Physical relaxation is a voluntary exercise of the will, and the exercise will be found to be of great value as it enables the blood to circulate freely to and from the brain and body. Okay, so if you were here for any of the other streams, right, chat? The first week we did sitting still and letting your thoughts just roam. Just let your thoughts roam free, right? And what did the exercise help us realize? It helped us realize that all our thoughts, right, all the noise that sometimes is there, right? That's not always there, but sometimes is there, right? That's not us. We're like somewhere in the middle. So like imagine your head and then like you're like right here. And then the thoughts are coming here, right? They're just coming down, right? They're raining down like rain from the clouds, right? Thoughts are just raining down. And you're like right here with your little umbrella, right? Just walking through the rain. And then now you're able to recognize yourself in all that noise, right? So now you with that exercise, you realize that you're not all that noise. You're not all those thoughts. You're something other than all that noise, right? And then what did we do last week, right? Week two. So week two, we did the same thing we did in week one, but this time we chose to inhibit all noise, right? So how do we do that, right? Um, Whenever there was noise coming up, we would say, not right now, maybe later. Whenever there's some chatter coming up, whenever there's a thought coming up, right, we would say, not right now, maybe later, right? But we sat still for 10 minutes. And for 10 minutes, whenever a thought came up, whenever noise started happening, we would say, not right now, maybe later, right? And what does that do? That lets you know that you have the ability to control all that noise. You are the Meister, right? You control all that noise. You are the controller of the symphony. You are the one that decides what instrument is played and when the instrument is played, right? So that just lets you know that, right? Not right now, maybe later. And now what are we doing this week? This week we're going to do the same thing we did last week, but we're adding a little bit on top of it, right? Now we're going to relax. We're going to do all of that and relax, right? So we're going to sit still and chill, relax a little bit, and let your body go limp. Just relax. Let all the tension go from the day. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your entire body. Relax your eyes, relax your forehead, relax your hair, right? We want to be as specific as possible. Relax your knees, relax your legs, relax your hips, right? Relax your private areas, relax your feet, relax your kneecaps, relax your hands, right? Relax your arms, relax your chest, relax your heart, relax your lungs. They breathe all day. They're pumping in and out of oxygen all day. Relax your stomach. You're always eating something, right? Your stomach always going all day. Relax your stomach a bit, right? Just give all of it. Relax your back. You always carrying all this weight on your shoulders all the time. Relax your back a little bit. Let yourself just go a little limp here, and just breathe and realize, that it's okay to just chill for like 5 minutes. So this is what we're gonna do for the next 5 to 10 minutes. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna chill. We're gonna be quiet, but we're gonna inhibit all thought. So whenever a thought comes, we're gonna say not right now, maybe later, and we're just gonna stay relaxed. We just remind ourselves that, hey, our job right now is to just relax and to be specific about it. Relax. Tell your body parts. Hey, you can relax. Hey, relax, relax, relax all the way through. Just chill. So starting in 30 seconds, we're gonna get ready. Go find your little position. Go find yourself where to sit down. Right. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm doing it with you. You feel me? You're not alone. I'm here. I'm doing this exercise too. I'm getting my training in. 10,000 hours, baby. 10,000 hours. um, and we're just gonna chill and relax. And give me 1 second to mute. 1 second, chat. My wife just came home, so maybe one more minute. I'm giving her time to get situated and you know, give us our space to do our exercise. Okay, chat, we're back, and now we're definitely, you should be ready. My wife gave you at least 2 minutes to get in your position, right? So we're gonna sit down, and just to reiterate what we're gonna be doing, right? We're gonna sit down. We're gonna be quiet for 5 to 10 minutes, right? And during this 5 to 10 minutes, we're gonna inhibit all thought. How are you gonna inhibit all thought during this 5 to 10 minutes? I want you, if any thought comes up during this 5 to 10 minutes of quiet time, just say, not right now, maybe later. And that's it. Right? And then I also want you to relax your body. I want you to relax all of you. Relax your head, relax your eyes, relax your arms, relax your legs, relax your hips, relax your back, relax your shoulders, relax your hands, your hair, your forehead, your ears, your face, your neck, your feet, your knees, your kneecaps, your thighs, your shins, your private areas, your lower back, upper back, your sides, abdominals, you feel me, your stomach, your heart, your lungs. They've been beeping and pumping air all day. You feel me? Um, and now that we're all relaxed and we already told all our body parts that they can chill out real quick, we're gonna get quiet in three, two. Okay, chat. That has been more than 10 minutes. But honestly, I was enjoying that meditation a lot. So I just kept going. Um, but I hope you enjoyed tonight's meditation and tonight's reading. This is the first reading of the week for the Master Key System. We just did the exercise. Welcome back to the stream, Slursky. Um, what else? Yeah, but this is week 3 of 24, the first reading of this week. We're going to be reading today, Thursday, and Saturday. If you miss a day, don't worry about it. We have Thursday and Saturday coming up for more readings. Um, and we get to do that a couple more times this week. We get to chill, be in a nice quiet space, and relax together 2 more times this week before we move on to chapter 4. But remember, this is a 24-week program, so just please show up to each one of them, just so we can stay in tune and tapped in. Turn on your post notifications if you want to keep listening to the reading. Hey, what's up, Slim? For welcome back, man. Welcome back. You want to stay tuned for more of the reading and to keep up what's happening on the channel, and just to give yourself some time to relax 3 times out of the week. You feel me? That's really what all we're doing is finding time for ourselves to relax at least 3 times a week. And hope you guys are enjoying this. I am for sure. Um, please share the content on the channel. Please share the reading. Please share the streams whenever you show up. Um, but this is what we're gonna wrap up tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's all good, bro. It's gonna be. We got Thursday and Saturday. We got Thursday and Saturday, man. It's all good. Ain't no big deal. Um, but we gonna go ahead and wrap up. I hope you enjoyed tonight's reading. I hope everybody who was here had a good time and just enjoyed listening and did enjoy the meditation. And we're gonna be out. We're gonna tap out. Good night. We all got that limitless core, baby. I appreciate you. I might even love you, but I'm for sure glad you woke up today. And I'm thankful for everybody that showed up. Um, and Slursky, just we will be back, bro. We will be back. It's all good, bro. We will be back. We'll be back soon for sure. And I'm gonna see all y'all next time. So peace.